Hello everyone, welcome to the YouTube channel Sportive Mechanics. It's Nicholas, and today I am accompanied by Clemence.
Hi Nicholas, hi everyone.
It's nice to see Clemence. I know that every time he asks a lot, people, they are happy to see you. Well, I'm delighted to see them too. Do you see them all? No, I see them all. Well, it's nice. Today we present the new Audi A6 e-Tron, knowing that it is electric, but ultimately it will not be just electric. Did you know that?
There will be a thermal version.
Exactly. Normally it was over the thermals with even numbers. They decided to review that. I'm going to give you the car's characteristics. We'll discuss thermal engines again. I then thank Philippe, who is hiding over there. And I'll take you back. So, we're going to take Clemence with this car, who's going to introduce it to us a little bit. So, Clemence, new A6.
You're a jerk. I don't know what to do. I'm taking the thing and you'll launch it because the other guy is leaving me.
He puts the telenotes like this.
So, Clemence, you look like a bad pro. This is not serious. Wait for the guy.
He hides the notes from me. So Clemence, what are we talking about?
You just arrived from the airport. It's really not cool, though.
Oh, what?
Kid, I don't even do the body. We're going to see her, Nico, from...
What are we talking about? About scum? It's okay.
To be well, this car. And so... There, you disappeared like that. It's your...
Video. Me, I'm happy to wave. Oh, cow, we let...
Just because you frame well and everything. No,
This new Audi A6 100% electric version, it will exist with two different batteries and for the moment 4 engines. First, it will be an 83 kilowatt battery or 100 kilowatt hours. As we will have on this car, we will have the e-Tron in performance. The model we are trying today, it will also exist in Quattro, which will arrive a little later. And the S6 version, the S6 will exist in thermal with the 5.6, which we saw, for example, on the new S5. And also in S 600% electric version. In terms of power, we will have 255 horsepower for the first basic e-Tron version. The performance will make 367 horsepower, the one we are trying today, 428 horsepower for the Quattro version, so 4-wheel drive, which it will have 2 engines. Since otherwise the entry-level versions and this one, it will only be rear-wheel drive in the S6 version. 503 horses also with 2 engines, one at the front and one at the back. The performance version, Quattro and S106, will all feature the 100 kWh battery pack. In terms of autonomy, it's announced at most up to a little more than 700 kilometers under the best conditions. We'll see how it goes on the road. Today, we're going to do all types of roads, as usual, a little bit of highway, a little bit of small national road, departmental, etc. The weather is pretty good. It must be between 10 and 15 degrees today. It's going to rain a little bit, and we'll see what it gives in a real use of this car. In terms of size, it measures 4.93 meters wide. The thermal station wagon version will be a little bit longer. It will be 4.99 meters, 1.92 meters wide for this baby, and 1.49 meters high. Right here with the little shark antenna all the way up there, we have a panoramic glass roof. In terms of weight, we will be between 2,200 and 2,400 kg, and it's a car that can still notice up to 2,100 kg. We'll see what's going on in the trunk at the back. It will be available in quite a few colors. We will have about 12 colors, maybe more in the future on future models. We have 9 styles of rims. We can go from 19 inches to 21 inches. Today we have 21 inches, so the largest size with the rims. The item is marked RS, indicating a sportier version, but an RS model is not available yet. A little thing that will be quite funny is also that we will have a trunk that will open at the front. We will have a frunk here, so don't move. I have the keys. It's her. The lady hidden behind has the key. Please wait, madam. it's not complete.
The right hand, thank you.
A lot. So you need the key for this frunk. And we gently pass our hand over it, so when it's wet, it's a bit of a shame and we don't have an opening on the key. We only have the trunk at the back, and then we still have to unlock here, since we always need a second confirmation to open. The trunk here will be about 70 liters. We can see that it is a little bit deeper on the front part. It looks quite sturdy. We have a seal for the whole interior. And you want me to go up each time in those things there? It's all wet. I'm gonna get my pants all wet, but no, you see it doesn't go through. We still have here also a part, a little bit polystyrene. Normally, your belongings will be here nice and dry and warm, and the windshield washer fluid on this side. And we close it. You really have to press on both sides, since we have two latches right here. Well, while we're here, we have lights. We can have 8 light signatures. We have the optical blocks on 2 levels, so small customizable signature part on the top, on the bottom. These will be the lights, of course, in LED. We will have matrix lights, etc. The small air intakes there that play on the front. It's quite full. We just have air intakes on the sides for the radiators. The large sensor right in the center, right there, which allows us to have all the driving wings, level 2 driving, etc. Lane centering. Thanks to the cameras up there, we can see that we have the camera there, we have the 360 cameras, and we even also have camera mirrors. On this car, on the front, it's quite simple, it's closed there, we still have the grille. A little bit of the Audi style logo here now, so we're slightly relieved, but we no longer have the classic chrome logos from the old days. The front isn't illuminated yet, but the back is. Let's go take a look and see what it looks like. We have an S version, so a bumper a little more worked than a more standard version. No! This car features 4-wheel steering, allowing it to achieve a turning diameter of 40 feet and 3 inches. While I think about it in terms of finishes, we have Design, S-Line, and S6. PackTech Plus and PackTech Pro offer driving aids. I haven't mentioned the thermal engines yet. In thermal, we will have the 2.0 turbo fuel stratified injection, 204 horsepower, or the 2.0 turbocharged direct injection, 204 horsepower. The V6 48V version, which we discovered on the new 5 Series, will make 367 horsepower. Otherwise, the electric version's right here. If we take a little tour of this car, it's Clemence who's taking us this time. She's wandering around and everything. Additionally, the rear view mirror and camera provide good visibility. Now, it folds electrically when I close. That's a first on these new camera mirrors. When I open it, sees. Well, that's the basics. We looked at Clemence. This one, you get a little closer. Small camera on the side here. So that's for the camera. Then for the back, it's there directly inside. We'll see that change a little bit on the side when we go wide. So we have a car that does. Did you remember well? 4.93 meters long. So that makes it a nice baby. We have 21-inch rims that are very fluid, and the handles are now flush. And even we're going to put our hand in it with a little electrical connector. It's going to allow us to unlock the door. So in fact, we don't force at all. There are no things that move. It's just I put my hand in it and it detects. We have the Audi with the model that is noted here, the parts in black, rear tinted windows, a bit of a premium car. It does it almost all the time. A regeneration, so there, only on the rear engine, since we are only in rear engine. On this side, a hatch, and we also have a hatch on the other side. And I pressed a little button. It's necessary to press it in the right place. It opens, it's electric, and Clemence, look, you can come show here. We have this that opens right here, and to close, I send a little impulse, and it takes care of closing. On the other side, there's the same thing. But without the combo socket, we have the simpler version, which is also motorized, but this time it's just the socket. Here we can go up to 11, if I'm not mistaken. 3, 5, 7, 0.4 and 11 are commonly found. We push a little, then it closes. We have it in this brake version. It will exist in a version I can't remember the name. Copied. Berlin. Thank you, Philippe, who is also hidden behind the little backstage. So here, I like this Berlin brake side. The most popular and practical car in France has a trunk volume of 132 gallons, which is also your preference. I won't let Clemence in today. We also have a small feature where we can put our foot underneath the key and it lights up at night. 500, 2 liters. It represents a bag of Clemence like this, plus mine here, for example, the big bag, plus a small one like this. And normally, ouch. Ouch, there, it fits. So as you can see, we can store quite a lot of things. We have the beach here, which is a little bit flexible. If I'm not mistaken, I've been saying this for a long time. Normally it's motorized, Upa. Yes, it's motorized. We can see that the little things over there, they are with something to slide. And as soon as you close it normally afterwards, it will come down and it comes to hide everything. It only does it at the end. On the back, we have the long light strip. Don't move. I'm going to show you. Light all this up. The logo and long strip here are lit, though it may be less visible in the sun. The A6 features customizable organic light emitting diode lights at the back, allowing for personalized light signatures. Quite simple, a diffuser. Here, everything is painted, no raw plastic visible, and on the sides either look, come back to the sides, because it feels good. No wheel arch, slightly tuned crossover sport utility vehicle. There, it's like that, but it still looks really tough. It almost looks like an A6 all-road. I don't know what you think, but I find it still quite big. The shapes vary greatly, and an A6 all-road electric model in the future wouldn't be surprising. It could be, why not interesting? What do you think? Feel free to tell me in the comments. Clemence will now talk about the back. To get in, as mentioned, there are small handles here, and Clemence will open it from the other side. Hello, Clemence. Hello. So tell us a little bit about this back. How you feel about it?
Well, so like the front seats, we're pretty comfortable. It's a bit firmer, but we're still pretty supported for rear seats. So that's nice. Here, the front seat, it's adjusted like when I was sitting in it, so I still have some leg room.
The elbow is always a pleasant spot, I find, potentially making a third seat.
But actually, if we use it as a sedan, we still prefer two real adults. Headroom.
It's true that we are quite wide, honestly, we are wide. The headrests are...
Comfortable or not? Yes, they are.
A little soft. If not, we have air conditioning, so that's pretty nice. So the tri-zone.
We can adjust if...
It heats up. In addition, on this S version, we have two USB ports. All the way down, all the way down.
Down, yes, they are there, but it's true that sitting, you don't see them. In fact, you really have to bend down. We have some nets behind the seats, so we don't have a real pocket, but they're little nets like that. And then what is...
The panoramic roof is a nice feature in the back, as it enhances the feeling of spaciousness.
Honestly, it's not bad for tall people. I like it.
It's just, but there is legroom. Knowing that you look ahead, there is all the space, so we can still move a little forward, exactly. Because...
You've put yourself in comfort mode to relax when you...
I was alone at the front with no one behind. There were small storage spaces, which was good. The bins of...
The car features standard plastic bins on the doors and a small Alcantara panel with top stitching on the upper portion of the door trim. No, it's not bumped. A small insert here with some LED. The Bangio Lufthansa is an option on this car. We have large bins where we can put small bottles. The big one, I think that's a 1.5 quarts bottle. It will pass here without too much trouble. That's pretty good.
We see the box corridors and there you go. So go ahead.
Show us Clemence, big kid. There,
6-hour drive. Also, there is a small column for your feet.
However, for an electric, it's rare that they say we're going to put a kind of small central tunnel, since the floor is really filled with battery. It's true that it's a little bit rare. We are super comfortable on both.
But if we decide to hit the road, it's either two adults or a child, and try to...
Put your feet in the middle, and for you, I have small feet. You wear what size? 38 doesn't fit here, 38 doesn't fit here. And me, I have noticed a little thing too. So as it's an electric car, the floor is quite high and I can't fit my feet under the seat.
It doesn't fit you because you...
You might be a tad taller. Me, I drive low and it really comes down to the toes. Here, it's a little bit annoying, and when I'm here, I find that it can still be quite big. I prefer good visibility. Here on the side, you can see it's a bit more prominent, which is my side. You'll see it after the roof. That I'll show you. Show you right after, because it's electrochromic and it's rather, I have there. You can see that it's tinted. In fact, we really have the impression that it's a screen you see when you look at the drops. I don't think so that it will work there. Wait, we need to start the car. Hop, there we go. He relaxed. Wait, we do this normally. If we close the door, go ahead, try to have fun with the little thing. So there, hop, you see. So it makes stripes like that. And if you go back and forth or from back to front, you can gradually tint and go all the way. And that's pretty cool.
That's stylish, and that's so... Maybe the front seats are imposing, but the fact of having the glazed surface prevents a suffocating feeling, which is accurate. What?
You see me on this side. In fact, I see the passenger screen over there, plus this screen here. It gives me a bit more design. I see
a big view of the screen, which I find quite impressive. I would find it quite cool, honestly. I think it's very tech, and it's still sober. In the end, I quite like the cockpit. Okay, you're going to
show us that by going to the front. If you want me, same Nicholas, 1.80 m. At the head level, it's okay, I have space. We have a large strip here though. However, the windows are large. It's pretty good. We also have a bit of air conditioning here. The small center holder is there. Either the small hook for the jacket, there, it's okay. And I said there, the seat is adjusted for me. Yeah, the lead is directly there. If I don't talk nonsense, it will be low here or not, we're going to believe that it's like that. First, you have to open your share of gold Versat. And so it makes the ski hatches there. And we have access to the trunk and as power. The rear beach here is true that it's spacious. That's the advantage. Precisely of station wagons. And there we can go up. Hop for skiing will not be bad. Third belt directly here, baby seat. Ukulele 1, babies 2, 2. Here we wait because we have a third one. Here you can walk all your children with 3 baby seats. Yeah, but
do what? From husband to the husband?
Never there. Between the children who will be happy, we move on to the front.
Say this.
That is in the front, but I am locked in. There, you have the child safety. I have the safety.
Child, you've been naughty.
Clemence, you open for me. Come on.
Come, now.
You?
Now that I'm over 10 years old, you can go to the front. Suddenly, if I say...
No nonsense, that's it. Normally it's 10 years. There, the little Audi A6 in front. It rains the front door, so it's a little more work than the back door. It's a very, very light blowing. It's very light. And there we can see the rear view mirror here. As he moves, as you can see there, you can see our beautiful National Felipe who was hiding over there. So it moves, of course, with the door. Alcantara here, the handles here, small plastic surround there and the handle. The Alcantara, the Bang Olufsen, all this part here, which is fire. Opening, seat adjustment, child safety, mirror, light lock, everything is condensed there, here, and the door adjustment just there. A small tray also here, same very basic plastic on the bottom, the trunk opening, the small S door sill. We have the reinforcement here for the doors, for the side safety. Electric seat on this S-Line version. However, the steering wheel, it is in manual adjustment, no electric control on it. And at the pedal level, it looks like this. What I like about Audi is the little box here, with the little suite inside. And the seat that I show you a little more in detail. This is Clemence. Here it is. The seats feature micro-perforated Alcantara material, providing a soft and comfortable seating experience, although they are not ventilated. Audi has been doing it for a long time, even on old A3 as we could find it. And always, this part of the front that moves manually, it's quite fast. It's pretty good for long journeys. So I come here. What I'm going to do is back up. So I had the comfort entrance. Yes, you back up.
We can go very far. You're standing.
I don't have any more. The pedals are no longer palpable, so it looks like... As you can see, this place is filled with technology. What do you think of all these screens? I love it.
Wait, I love this part here. That it still requires virtual mirrors. It requires a bit more adaptation.
Everyone here is dreaming. After a week, I should try for a week. I find it absolutely stunning. Yes, this curved screen, slightly curved, I find it really beautiful. I think it's nice to have taken care of the passenger with the passenger screen.
So you can download several applications, including YouTube, which you can watch while you're driving. We can watch
a sports mechanics video, for example, but...
I find it crazy that we can
do that. Wow, no, wait. There, you have... of the...
research. It's like a smartphone browser. It puts a little bit of time because it might be in the process. Wait, search on YouTube up there. Go ahead, there you go. What is he? Knows me, direct, it's good. He knows us, we are well referenced. Thanks to you. What do we put? The Rolls Royce seems good. That was madness, Clemence. Little ad, thanks. This will make me win. 0.001 cents. It's good, but the screen and everything here are factors. As I start to roll, the screen will turn black, which is great and true for the passenger. I can see it from here. For me, that's pretty crazy. It's logical. And we have a nice little Rolls-Royce Spectre sound. And look at this beauty. Well, I'm still pretty lucky. We can watch a short video about sports mechanics, which is enjoyable. However, consider if it's appropriate for children as it's related to car culture. We have many things like Alexa and radio navigation. For example, if I don't want to set my navigation, I told Clemence we were supposed to go to Marseille, but she said no, we want to go to Aix-en-Provence instead. She can surprise me by changing the final destination. Damn, but that...
It's not bad. I should do that one day. Do you?
Darling, are we going to your parents' place? Yeah, we're going to your parents'. Wait, but is it...
Launching there doesn't necessarily mean it launches there. I think that...
Yes, because you always have to have it in miniature. When...
It is launched. Go ahead, Mark. Bye.
Example X, go ahead, home, go ahead. Put home, it's not serious. We do as quickly as possible. We don't have...
A home! Go ahead, hotel, city. There you go. Memorize, this will be the house now. There you go.
Come on, we go. So yeah, you see, it validates it for me here. So maybe we can have surprises like hop. We're going to mother-in-law's. And actually, no, it will be at mom's. It's not bad.
Me, I like that. You.
See, for example, if I want to navigate here, for example, I am doing something else. You can say, oh no, but you have to go out on the right. It can be a little, send you, or there you go, or adjust the music or something else. We'll see later what this big interface, this big slab gives. Here we have all our information as seen in Q6. In fact, it's really taken from the Audi Q6, which was, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the first car to adopt this interface with this curved screen. All the needed information is here. We can change the view as usual. I'm telling you, we're accustomed to the minimalist style or this one. We can also have a large head-up display. Though it appears small here, it actually takes up significant space. The steering wheel, we have several choices of steering wheel, if I'm not mistaken. We have 3 different steering wheels. These are the new ones, with this flat part and logo that resembles what's been done on the exterior and interior. We can also scroll through the side menus there, and I'm going from left to right, and then I can scroll, for example, there. I'm going here, this, then I can go there and scroll. For example, the info on the sides, thanks to the touch keys, Volkswagen has stopped the practice while Audi continues it. Will they really go back to physical buttons? I don't know, but I know that I prefer physical buttons. The auto mode for the air conditioning is conveniently located and always displayed at the bottom. We have shortcuts. Normally, if they go down like this, we then have the page going back up. Here, with all the applications, we can search. We have shortcuts that come like this. We have shortcuts. Go home. You not from this side. The CarPlay, Android Auto, all that. Do you know? As usual, heated seat. I like this part here. It's a little bit foamy. When you touch and you put, for example, your hands there to come to your screen, it's pleasant. Being able to hold it up there to have some stability from ventilators. On down below, 2 USB-C ports. Right here, a cigarette lighter socket, a small storage, the button for starting. It's true that there is quite a lot of space, and you
can fit your iPhone, your phone and charger by
induction. Also, the drive select here that we've known at Audi for a long time. Individual dynamic, comfort, efficiency, so that we can adjust. Efficiency, it's always the mode, the most efficient. Comfort, it's comfort. Dynamic chassis control isn't standard on these versions, but it's an optional feature. It provides controlled suspension, dynamic mode, and better pedal response. The look changes slightly with a redder hue. Ambient lighting can be customized. Let me know if you're interested and I'll demonstrate it again. A video showcasing Audi's latest multimedia system. I know you like it.
The drive select design is great. I really like it. It's unique and changes things up nicely.
It's
really nice. Yeah, it's cool.
And at Audi, you see, it always stays very sober. It's not too much frills. It's not like a Samsung. It's not ultra colorful. It's good.
Worked precisely. It's sober, but it's still design. It's pretty. I like it. Simple and effective.
What? We put on our seatbelt because otherwise I think he doesn't want to. The car has started. Reversed, I push forward, I have my cameras, 360 degrees. The mirrors don't lower since they're camera mirrors. By the way, I would have liked us to have a wide angle option with the curved corner. They don't do it. It's a shame because we can easily widen the camera's field of view as they're still adjustable. I would have liked it if the corner was a little bit rounded, like some cars, because there we have any real blind spots. And since we can't move, you know, like this, the screen is always the same. Often when we have a real rear view mirror, we can move. It allows us to have a better visibility.
Then you have
The blind spot detector. You have to rely on that, then you don't like it. Me, I like to see, me too.
Here we have what we prefer to see in real life, and we can expand on it. Here we have an ultra-wide angle display at 180 degrees. When I switch to forward gear, it puts the cameras on the front. You know that, right? Then we have the shortcuts here, driving aids. Here, I switch back to parking. The shortcuts, driving aids. You have to remove the cameras, shortcuts for driving aids, fatigue alert, thingy, etc. We can deactivate everything here if we want to activate the cameras and deactivate the parking beep-beeps. If it bothers you, double door, cup holder. Simple items can be stored like this. Lacquering may be inconsistent, with some parts lacquered and others not.
Everything is shiny.
It's pretty. The whole way here. Hop, I can open it. And it's very deep since there is hidden brochures at the bottom. And above all, it stays high if I want to come and rest my elbow, and it is a little bit padded, but that's not bad. Here is the glove box, or where a tablet, the surprise not bad. Here we can fit a tablet, not very specific, however, it has the small foam and it's well finished, it's nice on the top. We have a finish here, a little bit, for me the large head-up display. The borderless rear view mirror on the top. As I was saying, we don't have a blind, but we have this electrochromic roof here, like this. I admit that this is very stylish. When they show it to their friends, they are a bit jealous. This save our souls button and the lights here and the troubleshooting, it's a concern. Just there we find that. With a small LED, the mirror is big enough to put on makeup or look at. If we have nothing in our teeth after eating, that's pretty good. There you go, with a very white light, a little feedback on the cameras. There, the dashboard. Let's take a tour, Clemence. Yeah, let's go.
Go, let's get started.
Let's
Go. Oh.
You have it.
done gently. Yeah, I can.
Two. Ah, damn, hey.
Is there...
A pain, that's it. It started on board. So, of this Audi A6 e-Tron. Performance, Clemence. Yes, performance. Why? Because it's efficient. Wait, I feel...
that he's in the mood to talk some nonsense. No, now
I'm all in. You want to...
Laugh, I want to.
Laugh because your presence gives me this desire for joy, for good mood. My side...
Clownish, exactly. Is it...
It is?
a compliment? I don't know.
Clément,
That's it, Clement. I had forgotten.
Until I saw you again. Me, I am...
sure that people had not forgotten in this video that came out, by the way. We did not show it to you. But a little mood lighting there. Quick, there's not much, but there's a little lighting. It's a little... touch. They have always been very simple. It's not Mercedes with a lot at the same time.
We don't need it to be a disco. I like it when it's subtle. I like...
It when it's, wow, it's your side.
Clubber. Yeah, exactly. Side.
Madness, all that. It's funny. Me, it's my...
Classy side. I like simplicity. I understand. You want...
to say that me, basically, I am not...
someone classy. Big bumpkin, I understand. So...
You're implying that Mercedes are big bumpkins, right? Oh no, sorry.
Mercedes, I apologise. It's not you at all. Him, yes, but not you. You see that I...
sycophantic? No, besides, it's not true, but I prefer sobriety. Where do we exit?
There to the left, I have a high-headed display. Incredible. The thing is huge. And he even feels like he knows the parking lot. We don't have water. We don't have water. Oh, Clemence, what are we going to do? Never mind. I'm going to...
drink the window cleaner. It must be good.
that. No, but there isn't. Even any candy, not even water. Things have really changed.
Candy I don't care about, but water, no, but something to eat.
Two, I'm going to dry out.
Oh, there it's...
Not what it used to be. Well, Audi, it's huge. A seat like that. However, in a parking lot, you saw it turns pretty well and all. Well, it's okay. Wait. We'll cut because we need to give a card to a gentleman. In the sun visor, hello.
Hello, remedal by Sun and...
Safe journey, thank you all. Yes, we didn't have...
Not seen is for the blind.
who drive off.
Numerous. It's often
Good.
sogar.
100 for...
100 electric. We start with 97% battery. I would like to reset the memory. So how do we do that already? Because we can do it. There, I'm going to reset right away, 0, 0. And now we're going to do a big stretch of highway that allows us to have a little bit of this feeling on the highway. Then we'll go back to small roads, countryside, city, etc. So you see there, I don't like it at all because you see him, he's not zoomed in enough, and I hate that because I like to see, even if the head-up display tells me to turn right, I still look more at the road.
Global positioning system than the head-up display. Oh yes, me too, I'm the same. I told myself that I wasn't very modern. Well, me neither.
I didn't even adjust my rear view camera, by the way. But you don't need
To adjust, if you can adjust.
at the bottom, a little bit left, right, and all like me. Well, overall,
Yeah, it's going overall.
you always have
The same vision. You can be tiny because you can be there.
there, it doesn't move. Yeah,
Actually, everyone sees.
the same thing in its good side.
Me, I am.
Not a fan. So this style and for the design, it plays. For the aero, you have to win 3-4 kilometers, maybe more, with mirrors like that on Domi. On the other hand, it disturbs me. Looking there, it's often you have
This habit.
to actually see what's going on. Me,
I struggle to drive with it. Yeah, it's a bit.
special, I think. It takes a little week of adjustment before really being good, you see. But otherwise, well, there for the city like that, it's still pretty cool. It's the electric side. We're used to it. The 6, it is stylish in the end. They remake it anyway. In thermal, we feel that the electric, yeah, well, it's still
Fragile still. A lot of problems related to the electric, or at least the infrastructures that are not yet perfect.
It's still generally the second car in a household.
What you still need to have is the necessary autonomy and then no need to waste time recharging.
So it's still difficult as it accelerates rather.
well, that's the characteristic of.
The electric, the 90 watts.
And finally, you see, it wasn't brutal. There was power from the ground up.
Me? I was, and at the end, I was at the kickdown.
But it's true that it was still quite smooth. It wasn't too much.
Much. 3.
167 horses, still, but it remains a big car. It's still very heavy. A huge battery of 100 kilowatt hours. 100 kilowatt hours, that's starting to add up. Yeah, me better off.
With this type of car, and then, well, me.
Right away, there you go. Especially me. That's it. It works. She doesn't.
Your story. She didn't activate immediately. However, say.
So, how so? He didn't set the lane centering for me? When I say that,
I'm in danger with you? Oh no, but it's...
Someone must have disabled the wings and now you understand why.
Why you stopped, given the speed? No, but why did he?
Stopped. It's you who have.
Stop the driver? No, but I had...
It was supposed to activate, but it didn't, so it's going to.
Park on the to-go.
No, but I pressed...
The little missing button has been fixed. It's good now. She drives all by herself, which is great. I'm a huge fan of driving aids. Take a turn. You.
Must win.
We would have hit the barrier earlier. I hadn't activated it properly. I just pulled and it put. He has.
I said I was ready to activate, but I hadn't done so because it was my first time. It's certain that it's
Very reassuring. No, but now it's.
good. Now it's good. You.
We can chat, but you don't have the right according to European standards. Yes, indeed. The input seems incomplete.
Will he immediately adjust to the 70 speed limit sign? Look, Clemence, he's slowing down.
Is he.
Taking the turn, that often scares me. Oh, there. Oh, not bad. Still, take over.
No, he doesn't like the big turns.
Too much. And there, he connects the 90 sign and hop, he's off again, all by himself. I have the signs on the that are displayed that make me the big turns like
That. In the end, it works less well, but in addition to that, you still want to.
What would the driver do to give a little break before, whereas here, it decelerates all the way?
The supports are unpleasant. In fact, it has.
decelerated slightly at the start, then adjusted based on the turn and track conditions.
Are not like you would have done as a driver. So it's not super pleasant. Yes, it's a bit.
Different, you also have to get used to it. That is, it's different, it's technology. Well, after it's not a real driver, he knows how to take turns at the speed necessary to not slide or anything, but it's not that real sensation. But on the other hand, on the highway, you see there, for example, me, I don't see the point of driving there. I have no pleasure in driving under these conditions. I agree.
Agree, the highway, it's not very. Interesting. And there, he's going to insert.
That's good. You'll slow him down at Audi, BMW, and Mercedes. Have better systems than others. What it actually is, I believe, it must be the same Valeo group that they go to everyone. It's their responsibility to ensure the software functions relatively well and to develop it further.
Is actually.
Some sensors that really go straight and just in front. Some they are a little bit more expanded. In fact, it's also
See it there on your screen. It indicates that all the cars, the motorcycles, and that you see there, we of course see side. And where the camera films wide with well-adjusted and precise sensors, it captures effectively.
really straight. If someone inserts themselves at the last moment, as long as they are unwell, their voice can be heard. It's true that premium cars do it better anyway, and fortunately so, given
The price?
of premium cars these days, it's supposed to be.
Their positioning. It would be a shame if they weren't performing, that's it, but well.
For a small mixed use like that, we know rather well, we have it, we have 64, we must leave what?
I said it's okay, it's accelerating.
Rather not bad. In real life,
We don't give accounts like that. Also, I lost my wig, I lost behind, I lost my wig.
it's the kind of unlikely thing to hear in real life, which makes.
That, especially when I don't have a wig, of course it's real hair.
Can you imagine the view in a convertible there? It's sent.
10, but
You see?
she didn't reach 110 alone. However, it's odd possibly because you.
I'm still supposed to drive the car, so I know we are two different schools.
I like to drive even when you're not enjoying it on the highway, but there's still a need for a driver.
Yeah, unfortunately, that.
will come. This,
We had watched and controlled it? Yeah, exactly.
I test how long she puts before telling me, but frankly, she will decelerate.
She will stop, so not right away. Normally, yes, no. But what she does doesn't react in the same way, so there is...
She puts a lot into it, although only a few people test it.
Of
Time before really telling me. Resume. Normally, I believe that,
It's 7 seconds, and there she gives you time. And
in my opinion, the car's great now in traffic jams. I believe if you don't exceed 9.32 miles at h, it stays controlled without needing to touch it. So you can read a book
Yes, absolutely, the newspaper.
and everything. And wait, if the
Cops pass by in your car, it allows you to drive 7 seconds in autonomous mode.
Yes, but you don't have the right to...
not hold the steering wheel. In France, the law.
You can get arrested for a sandwich at the police officer's discretion. You don't have to be doing anything wrong.
The right to eat while driving. Normally, I believe there is a.
Legal grey area, it's according to the interpretation of the...
Cop, if it's a sandwich...
With tuna, it's okay. If it's with ham, maybe not. If it's with ham, maybe not. What? Let's say if it's a.
woman, she's gonna pin me down. If it's a woman, she's gonna let you go. I feel more like...
Every time it's a woman who stops me, he rolled over and. Everything but a woman every time. I think a woman rejecting a man is the worst thing. It's worse than rejections between women.
Right, they're not nice. Honestly, I fell on. But I'm not a cop. Too bad, because I would let you go. That's nice. But every time that...
I came across a female police officer. I thought I was in Texas. A cowboy stopped me and said, "You see, there it is."
So, sir, are we doing the...
Smart? No, ma'am. If you act smart,
I had already seen on the roundabouts, I am a very, very nice person.
all were very courteous. With men, it depends. Men can be nice, but there's always one who isn't. That's what I say. And me, I have my family who is in the police. My ex-brother-in-law was a commissioner. My current brother-in-law, he is a motorcycle policeman. I've had ex-gendarmes, etc. So I know the police very well, and every time I admit that it hurt me for...
Some, all those I've met, too nice, but I've only met men. That also plays a role, but honestly...
I know that some of them, they want to break guys. You know, it's been 11 minutes since we...
Started the video, we're already talking about something else. Yeah, it's really nonsense, you're really too talkative. No, but actually, you...
See, because precisely, we have this side. We are good. We are being driven. It's a lounge. The seats are...
Rather good.
It's quite calm. It's silent. It would have needed a little...
Coffee, it would have been perfect, and some little candies. No.
No, it's not good.
For your figure, it's true, I took some...
Extra weight lately. It's a bag of bones.
But whatever we can see.
Even with all the abs, fitness enthusiast, you have abs anyway.
But, well, what?
Really, you see electric cars, so I like electric cars, yes, and that's still ahead. Their numbers are increasing, but indeed, we don't interact much. On the main road, they're always quiet and well-behaved.
It accelerates.
We should see strong winds later on small roads. Now, we're going to continue the road. I'm going to give you the consonants. Upon arrival, your detector...
Of blind spots. So it frames the whole camera. So we take everything back to...
The hour, look at the...
Police? Say nothing to the police?
They are well hidden there. It's not...
My favorites with binoculars. Make art, peekaboo, peekaboo. I searched.
He did like this. He took off his binoculars. He looked at me and he did.
What is he doing? Him must my...
Mouth. However, what is too...
Funny is that I can't see the screen at all. For me, it's black. Ah, that's true. Yeah, wait.
I'm coming in, I can't remember. There, and the...
Colleagues who overtake us, even though the police were watching with binoculars, I want to go on YouTube.
To see if it works.
Yeah, I hope so. Clemence found...
The video on sports mechanics is unwatchable due to a black screen, likely caused by tilted liquid crystals in the display. And it's beautiful, these plans. It's...
Beautiful. And for a...
time, I can put the sound on for you since it's one of my videos playing and so I can't see it. Clemence can admire me as I greet you all. Hello, Marius YouTube.
Sportive Mechanics, it's Nicholas.
Today, I present to you my new Mini Cooper. I will give you all the features. 2, it's the model. If I put my hand...
I can see through it a bit. It's the Cooper S-Line. I hear you too much. Turn off the sound. But there you go. That's rather...
Cool. Having YouTube and etc. as entertainment, we can play music and it can allow passengers to go on YouTube to look for clips, etc. While we enjoy and we can say, there you go.
One such...
It saves us from having to search or put on music. What song do you want?
There is one
that I like at the moment. It's called Messy, M-E-S-S-Y. We're not going to... We'll listen to it, but it won't be included due to copyright. Thank you. See you later. Clemence's favorite moment, the 0 to 100 my heart.
Balance between 0 to 100 and the roundabout. I don't know.
One. Wait, there is some...
Cars everywhere. 35, 45, 64, 74, 90.
100. It's okay. Honestly, it's all smooth.
It's smooth and it was going well.
Fast anyway. It goes fast, but...
Without that kind of pressure that I hate. 5 seconds for what?
Is still relatively correct. We put it on everyone. It's not too much.
It doesn't surprise.
It's enough. No, but...
You don't have the elastic effect of the start. Me, that one, because you have a vertigo. When it starts, you see the elastic effect. Yes, absolutely.
And this thing where all your organs stay behind with the wig we lost earlier.
It's like in the rides, the thing...
In the stomach, the little beds. Yes, in the...
Heart, yes, there. It's okay, it's not...
Violent? Not at all. There, it's...
Like a quick little caress. It's a delicate little spanking.
When I said the word...
Caress, I thought it was a slip. It's not. Is it a piece?
Of 130, Clemence? But finally, we arrive at a piece at 130. Well, here, we are at 110. Frankly, we have normally double glazed windows. We have laminated windows here. It's quite pleasant. We have the large glass roof. However, we don't have a blackout blind on it. At 110, frankly, the air noises, etc. No, but you don't have any...
The blackout blind becomes opaque, similar to Taycan. It's soft and only comes in stripes, but you're not obligated to choose it.
Repeat, doing it in stripes. I can't stop. Again.
Again, we'll press on it.
No, like this, all of it. No, we broke it, yes.
There's nothing left. There's nothing left. Oh, yes, if you...
Have, it's...
What to stop?
It's to make it pretty. In short, at 110, it's...
We'll go 130, leave the car accelerated, get back to the right. It's super comfortable there. Can
Talk about everything.
a bit of noise, air,
Well, we don't have...
too much noise from the mirrors because the mirrors are still very aerodynamic. It's
Super.
pleasant. It's
That gives...
the desire to hit the road. And in addition, with this big battery now, it's quite interesting. So I don't know how many kilometers we get out. It could have been fun to say we only do the end over all my... We currently have an average of 23 on short-term memory and long-term memory as well. What's good is that look, I'm going to reset the short-term like that. We're going to do the 130 wood. We're going to stay at 130, have a little the console 130.
It can
be interesting since these big sedans are made for driving, not just for the city. When we have this kind of car, it gives the impression of being in...
Photos and clubs, frankly, it's not bad. He
Did well, we
are well maintained. We are still the...
S-line seats, we have good support.
Honestly, we lose well. It's pleasant. Hello, take it like that and...
The bottom, as soon as we get to the exit, I'll tell you the stats. And he tells us we'll arrive at 76% autonomy. We started at 97, so we will have consumed roughly... Clemence, that's exactly what...
I was gonna say, so I'll correct you.
So after doing 23 kilometers on the highway, there was a little bit, it slows down. There I went to 23.9, but basically 25 kilowatt hours per 100 on the highway. That will be the average we will do with this car in this direction. We're not making a bet, etc. I have a little bit of relief here, so it's possible that it plays a little bit, but I think it wouldn't be lying to say that we're at 25 kilowatt hours at 100,400 real kilometers with 100% battery. A car can reasonably cover 217 miles on the highway.
Electric. Quite good. Driving at 130. Having a little bit of elevation.
I had more ups than downs, so it seems pretty good to me. So, Clemence, after 85 kilometers covered, we have an average of 21.8, so we didn't drive very fast. We did a little bit of 130, so we said around 25, and so now we have 79% left for one. A little more than originally planned because we drove calmly, according to the speed limits.
And there are 300 left.
57 kilometers of autonomy left, having done 84. So, let's say I think we would do a real 400 kilometers in real life. Before recharging, if
we leave
at 100%. And whatever we did, we still spent a lot of time. You consumed the
consumption has still gone down quite a bit when you got off the highway. Yes, definitely. On the short
term, we are
down to 19. So
it's not bad. It's not
Bad, rather efficient. Knowing that we
still have a big car with a big battery with a lot of weight.
well, it's
Time to eat. I'm hungry. Enjoy your meal.
small road.
Country road. It's been 2 hours 36 we've been driving now. We ate well earlier on the small country road. It's quite pleasant. We can always recover. Also, the driving aids, the sail centering, the assisted pilot, the drive assist. What's that called at Audi? I don't remember.
They all have different names, but it's always assist pilot something. It assists there, it assists, and it
Works pretty well. Let's see there. There's a turn coming up. Normally, I think we can take it at 80. Will the car slow down? It takes it at 80. Because it felt that it could take it at 80. Some also adapt to the type of turn. We don't have the controlled suspension on this one today, but the suspension remains quite comfortable. Not bad at all.
We are super comfortable. Honestly, it filters the...
Anomalies, well, talent, and on a small degraded hole. We didn't have time to film, but it was okay. I would still choose, in all cases, these cars that are very expensive, so I would take the option of controlled suspension. I have the means, I tell you again, so might as well get something with the maximum options. It's a shame to get a car almost at 100,000 euros and say I'm not taking the controlled suspension, unless it's really a car with your job. And they tell you, Bannon must limit, it's okay. That's because he exceeds a little bit of speed just by pressing the little button. If it's okay, the car stays very flat. I would kill for it. Even there, you can lean with a little bit of rhythm, frankly. It's okay, it passes, nickel doesn't crash.
Or other. However,
These cars, which even though very heavy, it doesn't feel that much. In the end, the steering is rather light and well assisted. It doesn't provide too much feedback, but it does when...
even a bit firm. In fact, it's a good balance, but it's ready to do. In fact, it's quite precise.
The middle point is not neutral, so it's focused on the whole small area. The car is designed for speed.
You see?
It's going to run well right away. I find it's pleasant. And even on acceleration, it's okay. And on heavy braking, we don't feel too much, but we don't feel too much that it's heavy compared to others. No, she is rather quite
agile overall, which is still, compared to its size, this weight, etc., it's not bad.
Then we drive at a reasonable speed, then turn at the limits. So,
I know some people put it in roll form. If you unroll quickly, I recommend the 6. We might try to do a
little bit.
It's not confirmed yet, but this is designed to be more streamlined for the suspension, which is really more work, the chassis more studied. Even if with that, we can already ride at a good pace without too much trouble. So a little bit of video. We just arrived, 4 hours of driving, small winding country road. There's a little bit of people. 173 kilometers to realize 19.7 kilowatt hours in the sense, knowing that afterwards there was a mountain. It's a little bit winding and it's there. We went up. We are near Saint-Tropez. So in terms of efficient consumption, it's pretty good. We still have a big battery and I still have 300 kilometers displayed on the meter. Having done 173, so my 300 power 73, that would make 100 driving under these conditions. To go from 100% to say 0% battery, but we never go to 0. So I think the 400 kilometers of real life in the end works well. Maybe we'll have to see it over several days. Normally, I'm picking up cars tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'm taking this one or the S6, but there you go. I'll debrief you tomorrow when it's nice out. We arrived this morning and it's been a good day so far, despite it being night now. Here we are. The next day we find ourselves in the Audi A6 this time. And it's the same, but not...
The same. It's the same, but...
Not the same. Indeed, we had the performance, but we were talking with the director of Audi France yesterday, who told me that, in fact, performance does not mean performance in that sense. Technical characteristics, performance, it's performances, more on efficiency, it's an engine, big battery. In fact, it's made so that we have space. There, we are in real performance. 2, you see, there is something else. It's earlier. You have...
Made one. Axle. Yeah, it doesn't push.
At all.
Similarly, we'll repeat the process both during the day and at night.
A little thank you. Honestly, it gives me...
Dizziness, it hurts me a lot. It's true that even as a driver,
I'm here like it's pushing. I
Don't remember. What are these 2 seconds? 6? No, I don't know anymore. I don't have my sheet here, but it's going fast, too fast, but that's it.
Very fast. It accelerates hard. In front, there is a Q6, so it's the same technical platform as this S6 A6, except that here we are much lower. It's true that it still works. A significant difference in terms of direction, feeling. Here we have controlled suspension, making it much more comfortable without any roll. And so in reality, it's also an advantage to have this version, and it's enjoyable, right? And look, hop a little overtaking in reality is astonishing, actually, the power that we have. 507 electric horses with instant torque, making it a truly unique experience. It consumes more than the other one, though. Yeah, because, well, we already have 2 engines, so obviously it drives the front a little bit and others, so it changes. For example, you see Audun's passion for piloting.
What? So I...
Already thought so.
Honestly, the 6 is quite comfortable. It's definitely much better.
I prefer it anyway. As I said yesterday, if you have the means, you'll always take the best, right?
And then even when reselling, he
Has to rethink the stop. It's always nicer.
To have more...
Well said, having more options is better than fewer options.
What we think about it.
Of this new Audi A6 Clement, it's not we like it. Me, I
Think it's...
a good car, we are comfortable in it. Everything that is modern design, etc. Me, I expect more these gadgets, more Jacques. Good driving and cabin, frankly, it's
super nice. It's a good car to drive. It's easy to drive. There is...
even on the less powerful version, you have everything you need. This is the version I would choose for myself. I think I would take yesterday's performance because in the end, it's quite efficient. This one, it's fun, but actually we don't have need. If you are at the mountain or somewhere else with snow, well, yes, take either the upcoming Quattro or the 6. If you can afford it, take the 6. Because in any case, it's better to have more power. Besides, we rarely only use the highway, so why not? I think that here, in the end, it's a good thing for the lady. There you go. Good car, big battery, good autonomy. It's more efficient than before. After the look, that's depending on whether you like it or not. But there are matrix lights, rear lights, highlights, and more.
It's ultra tech, meeting all expectations of an electric car in terms of autonomy and performance.
It charges very fast at 270 kilowatt. We have a...
Brake, so... large trunk. Actually, we have a little bit of everything. And if you don't like or you're tired of the sport utility vehicle, clearly, this changes a little bit. It feels good. Yes, it's the car of the...
Yes, busy moms, I was at 50%.
Of the pedal. No.
No, we...
Didn't do any...
launch control, but also...
No, I'm telling you.
I swear no. Besides, there's Philippe behind. He's not happy, Philippe. He loves when we do.
Launch controls. Don't you want a little one?
I swear it's extremely painful for me, but I can wait for you on the side. It's less fun, though.
See you in the next video, possibly with Clemence. We made a video that will be released before this one, but I don't know the exact date yet. I'm preparing an interview with Clemence to learn all about her life work and how she got to where she is now.
The masterpiece that...
made me...
happy again. Clemence, thank you.
For accompanying me and of taking you for a ride and for driving me as well, since Clemence also shares a bit of my license. And then...
I tell you...
See you soon for our next video. Don't hesitate. Little blue thumb like this, subscribe and comment if you have any questions. As usual, see you soon.